In Week 15 of the NFL season, the fantasy football playoffs are in full swing, and making the right start or sit decisions can be the difference between advancing and falling short. Here's a breakdown of key players to consider. Players to start in Week 15. Quarterbacks. Will Levis, 10, facing the Cincinnati Bengals, who have allowed the most points to quarterbacks. Levis could have a solid outing if he stays healthy. Justin Herbert, lack, with the Tampa Bay Buccaneers allowing the third most points to quarterbacks. Herbert is a great option for a big game. Running backs. Patrick Taylor Jr., SF. With the 49ers, run game struggling a bit. Taylor should be featured heavily against the Los Angeles Rams, who have given up a lot of points to running backs. Rico Dowdle, against the Carolina Panthers, who surrender 24 points per game to running backs. Dowdle is a decent play, despite Dallas' run game struggles. Wide receivers. Jacoby Myers, LV, with a strong recent performance. Myers should be in for another big game against the struggling Falcons secondary. Wan'Dale Robinson, NYG, Robinson, a reception-heavy receiver, should benefit from facing the Baltimore Ravens, who have allowed many receptions to wideouts. Tight ends. Jawan Johnson, with key injuries among the Saints receivers. Johnson is likely to see a larger role, making him a good start. Kyle Pitts, ATL, against a weak Raiders defense. This could be a game where Atlanta focuses on Pitts to maximize their chances of winning. Players to sit in Week 15. Quarterbacks. Sam Darnold, Min, despite a solid Week 14. Darnold faces a tough Bears defense that has allowed the second fewest points to quarterbacks. Russell Wilson, Pitt, missing top receiver George Pickens and facing the Eagles' strong defense. Wilson's fantasy outlook is grim. Running backs. Nick Chubb, Clee, with the Chiefs' defense limiting running backs and the Browns likely playing from behind. Chubb's production could be limited. Rachaad White, TB, against the Chargers, who allow the sixth fewest points to running backs, and with competition for snaps from Sean Tucker. White is a risky play. Wide receivers. Brian Thomas Jr., Jax, despite flashes of brilliance. Thomas faces the Jets' defense, making it a tough matchup for him. Jordan Addison, Min, after a couple of strong performances. Addison could be shut down by the Bears' defense, making him a tough start this week. Tight ends. Sam Laporta, Det, facing a Buffalo defense that has been tough on tight ends. Laporta's inconsistency makes him a risky choice. Mark Andrews, Bal, with Baltimore likely focusing on the running game against the Giants. Andrews may not see enough targets to be worth starting. Making the right calls now could lead you to a fantasy football championship. Good luck.